Nagaland Joint Christian Forum, Reverend Dr. Keho, who is the president for Nagaland Joint Christian Forum, whereas I work with him as general treasurer as well. Bring warm greetings to all the members present here. And especially, I would like to say a big congratulations to the NFHRCC committee for your tireless effort. Started with prayer, which is already mentioned on the history book standing here that we have seen. I say this is a history book here. We really congratulate you and congratulate to the local people here and 12 tribal ho-hos and the leadership, public. This is not one-man achievement that I know, we all understand. Any achievement like this, which is a historic, is an achievement of every people, every public, and also I would say from Nagaland context, for the people of church. Thank you so much on behalf of Nagaland Joint Christian Forum and also Christian Forum Dimapur.
Amakan Nagas of Nagaland Laga, particularly dwelling in the foothill area. Amakan Kiki Holibi Ekta to Holimane Milikina Ekta Amakan Laga connectivity to Tajibulagibungana Amakan Sur Rato. It's already 9 years and 38 days exactly from the launching date. On 21 December 2013, the foothill was launched at Longtho village with a lot of painstaking, obstruction, and certainly every kind of things was there. Olivi paratok to Holemane Amakan Milikina Aha to Holemane Aji. Once in exactly 9 years, 38 days te amakan dedicatory program aji kura ase. Itu karne isor ke dhanyabad diya ase. Within the span of 9 years and 38 days, we have lost some of the dear ones, our colleagues from the NFHRCC, particularly Ms. Yeshe Tsungba, the treasurer of NFHRCC, Ms. Lima Chang, Ms. Victor Lotha, Hotong Se Sangdam, and Dr. P.S. Lauren, who was the principal of Pastor College. They are no more, but the contribution that they have put towards the NFHRCC shall always be remembered. Ilaji tu kutha se Bishimano book urgene to NFHRCC laga objective to ole mane ki ole be success kurbo gena makan bishu kurse.
Our Honorable Home Minister Sri Amit Chabra inaugurate kurise gradually. Oili be idu project start kora damde being as a believer amagan Bhagavan logode pray and fasting loigena start kora bra. We feel it that it is our bound duty to give it thanks and seek His blessing for the benefit of all Naga people. Ido Foothill Road project to Saishi Hoyle is very much unique in nature. Why? This is the Bible's project and survival project. Ido bra Iman Sal Ido project do Chari Digana Abichite Amar Naga public para Ido Rasta do Chini Holibe Banabo Lage Goigena Pogobambra among ekta wisdom disho bla দিগেনা আমাৰ এইটো প্ৰজেক্টটো ইনিচিয়েট কৰিছে কৰি কিনা এতিয়া হোৱা নিচিনা 14 August 2013 ডে ট্ৰাইবেল সব লগতে আলোচনা কৰিনা যিনি হলিবে এইটো প্ৰজেক্টটো বনাব লাগে কৈ কিনা প্ৰে এণ্ড ফাষ্টিং লৈ কিনা এইটো ইনিচিয়েট কৰি নাইছে হয় আজিতো তলং গাৰ্ণী কথা কৈ আছে আৰু বি ইনকমপ্লিট প্ৰজেক্ট বেছি ডাঙৰ আছে হলিবে চাই যাইলে টপোগ্ৰাফি হিচাপতে চাই যাইলে গ'লে এইটো দয়াং ব্ৰিজটো বনা নাই গ'লেতো ফুটহিল ৰোডটো মিনিংলেছ হৈ যাইছে এইটোৰ পৰা কমিটিৰ পৰা বি এইটো ফুটহিল ৰোড লগা দয়াং ব্ৰিজটো প্ৰায়ৰিটিতে ৰাখি কিনা আহিছে থেংক ইউ ভেৰি মাছ টু দ্য কণ্ট্ৰেক্টৰ অলছ' তাই কিমান তাক সহায় কৰি না এইটো কমপ্লিট কৰিব পাৰিছে আমাৰ বেছি খুচি পাই আছে আজি ইয়াতে ক'বলৈ মন থকা এইটো আছে আমাৰ নাগা মানুহখন এইটো ব্ৰিজটো একটা সার্ভাইভাল ব্রিজ হবলি দিবলৈ মন আছে বেসড অন আওয়ার নাগা ইউনিটি এইটো আমাৰ ইউনিটি থাকা নাই গ'লে এইটো ব্ৰিজ বি নহ'বলৈ থাকিছে and this bridge is the one of the longest in the Nagaland with huge amount invested by the state government. Why the Foothill Road is called an extraordinary project? Because it is the unison voice of all the 12 tribes to bail out the Nagas from the yoke of humiliation and unreasonable harassment. Landowner borrowed their lands without even a penny of compensation. Non-state actors following agreed upon the exempt tax. Popular government agreed to put extraordinary effort to meet the aspiration of the people.
Initially, the work order was issued to us in the year 2014, but the work could not proceed as we had expected because there were some internal disputes between our Adivasis from Assam and our Lotha tribe from Wakha district. Because of the internal dispute, the work could not proceed and we had to lose the whole year. Secondly, as we had proceeded, we had to face another obstacle because during the ULBA election issue, forget about the vehicular movement, even the pedestrians were also not allowed to move around, so that had really hampered our project. Thirdly, what had hampered us is we were not aware of the hydro dam that was on the upstream of this particular river. So as we had gone along the process of carrying out the construction activities, the dam which is in the upstream had regularly been releasing water and it had regularly been flowing down and really obstructing our progress of work. A lot of our machineries got washed away, a lot of our raw materials also got washed away. That was not expected, but we had to face those kinds of consequences and that had added to more of the delays. The other aspect is, since our elders have already mentioned earlier, this project, since it was unique, we were faced with so many unique challenges. So the few challenges I have already explained to you, and then some of the other challenges were we were faced with demonetization. And because of demonetization, we could only make a transaction of 2,000 rupees in a week. So when we are carrying out a mega project like this, we cannot sustain with that kind of financial transaction. So that had also hampered to our progress. The other obstacle which we had faced was, I think that was in the year 2017, GST was imposed again. So when GST was imposed, the suppliers were not in the position to bring in the raw materials like TMT bars, cements and all the other related raw materials, and that had really added to the delay of the progress. Thereafter, as we all know, in the year 2017, I think, in the month of November, when it was just a working season, our Chete Bridge behind the referral hospital had collapsed. and there were a few incidences where people had also lost their lives. That was our commuting route. So the connectivity was entirely lost, but somehow we were routing it through Sitikama and Patkai. But unfortunately again, Doyang Bridge also got washed away. So there was absolutely no connectivity. And because of which we wrote to the division saying that we are having to put a temporary suspension on the construction work because there was no connectivity. But over there, what I want to stress here is a lot of people who were not aware of the ground realities had actually gone to the media, had actually gone to the social media, giving a lot of blame on the department, the division, and even the contractor, saying we in convenience with each other have withdrawn the amount and have not that we have abandoned the work. But that was never so. So in the future, before you go to the press, before you go to the social media, before you start putting a blame on anyone, my humble request is kindly approach the appropriate authorities and then consult them and then ask them for the suggestions, and if there are any reasons, they will make the clarifications for you, because all along we have been corresponding with the department, the division. So I just wanted to clarify this so that in the future such deeds are not repeated again. Another obstacle which we had faced again is when the government had changed in the center. Since this project was taken up under SPA, it was a special plan assistance project under which this construction was initiated. Once there was a change in the central government, they had come up with an organization called Niti Aayog, under which the works were to be taken up, and all the special packages were done away. So the funding was taken away. There was no more funding. Till today, we have still not gotten a funding head yet, but we had given our assurance to the division, to the department, and especially to our friends who are at the NFHRCC, where we had assured them that since we have seen the suffering of the people of this area, and since a lot of other tribes who would be flying along this route have been hugely affected, we had made a commitment saying that we give our assurance that even if there is a fund or even if there is payment or not, we would see to it that we would put our best effort to complete the bridge and hand it over. So likewise, we have stood as per our agreement, as per our commitment, and today the bridge has been completed in all respect, and it has been handed over to the department, and that is how it has been inaugurated, and we are also having a Thanksgiving program today. So it was because of the tireless effort that the NFHRCC members had put in, because of all of us coming together, that is the department, the division, NFHRCC, all of us had come together, because of which it has become a success story today. So today being the last day where we would be talking about this bridge in a platform like today, I have shortly highlighted about how the bridge was taken up and how the bridge has been completed today.
A rich mind discuss about events, but great mind discuss ideas. It was way back in 2013 when the ASTD, Aung San Suu Kyi Longchim Dimapur, had proposed this historic project. Our brothers, especially from the ENBO and the CNDC, and the leaders from Ringma, we joined our hands together. And we made a resolution that come what may, the Nagas should survive. In order to salvage the Naga people from the yoke of humiliations and torture and atrocities, we have to work together. We started. These projects have tested a lot of situations. The committee were been humiliated for no fault on our part on many occasions. We were been labeled as the cheaters. We were been labeled as instigators. on many occasions, we have been crucified for no faults on our part. I still remember the survey was initiated in the month of September 2013. We have started survey. When we approached our Honorable the Chief Minister, it was on 17th of July 2013. We proceed from Dimapur to meet our Honorable CM. By then, the present Chief Minister, Shri Ryu, was there. We were being called upon by him because we have served the ultimatum to the government that if government didn't respond to our ultimatum, we will initiate our own course of action. That was the ultimatum given. Having examined that in totality, I think our Honorable Chief Minister have gone upon us. We went and met him on 17th of July. There on our Honorable Chief Minister was very understanding. He said that it's okay, no problem. Foothill Road is a road to another granary, so need not to worry about fund. I'll make the fund available. Committee, you kindly coordinate with the department for some technical works, and we'll see that by the month of December or October, we will start the construction. That was the assurance given by Honorable Chief Minister Shri Ryu on 17th of July 2013. Having full faith on his assurance, the committee have started survey. The joint survey was conducted in the month of September 2013. During survey, we have seen many pictures. Lot of problems we face. Because all the big shots, they want to take the land road in their own road, in their own way. There were a lot of survey reports were there, but only one had to be used. So we have the tough time. But I respect our leaders to use their wisdoms and they advise me. And finally we have decided that under any circumstances, this should be the one. We have a past great leaders with us. Today some of the leaders are with us, those who are in this committee. Like our leader, Mr. Maran Nokpu, who is now ASTT President, he was in our committee member. W.L. Gitant, many of our leaders, they have contributed a lot. So during survey, it was a very tough time. But we never compromise on our principle. And this project was cemented on the principle of the project will not compromise under any circumstances, and this project will not politicize in any respect. Committee have resolved. Whatever political pressures come, we will not succumb to it. So we made it very clear that under no circumstances this project will be allowed to be politicized. On that principle, we have confronted many situations. On 2nd of October, the committee arrived here in Governor's Camp. It was jungle by then it was jungle. We have a good time. I still remember. It was 2nd of October, the committee and the department came for the survey. But today when I look around, a lot of developments are happening. Glory be to God. Our friends, our brothers, they are earning. Now we hear the sound of the missions. They are earning, making money, developing the state, giving livelihood to the people. That was our mission. Money may not come to me or to you, not even a single penny, but we don't bother about it. We want to see that nuggets are growing. That was our target. Today when I stand over here and hearing all the sounds of the machines and all the vehicles applying, seeing all the vehicles, we really pray to God. We acknowledge Him. ABAM have contributed. When Shri Mar Atsung Changmar was the Executive Secretary of ABAM, they have phoned us. ABAM Secretary, Executive Secretary phoned to us and said that we have collected, the ABAM have collected 36.56 lakhs. And they informed to us whether to send the money through a check or in what mode you want to encash the amount. Committee, we made it very clear that This committee is not for money. Our committee is only a pressure group. We are not supposed to use the money. So we acknowledge the above and we have recused the above. Why not you give to our government? And above have given to the government. And as my leader have said, government wouldn't adjust the fund in any head. So they have returned the money to the above. That is the story. But there were a lot of rumors in the corner saying that we have misused the fund. But today, in the name of God, and in front of all the Naga leaders, on behalf of the committee, we make it 100% clear that our table is 100% clear.
The bridge that we are talking about today, if we take it in a metaphoric way, it's linking the gate between the tribes, between the Naga brothers. We have been together for many years, like ages ago, but there is a missing link between us that is hampering our progress, that is hampering our peace, that is hampering the tranquility that we share. But today, with the dedicatory program of this bridge and with the completion of this particular bridge, which is very important for all of us, and particularly the Foothill Road, which is going to benefit not only our 12 tribes, but it is for the entire Nagaland as well.
Committee kan logot pisi kusi balaga itta gubli monasi kiman to kurina aishi so manu chani gina ase aro itta kitia 14 December any correct kurubli kutha tagishi so manu chani ito postpone hoi jaishi aro aram bara ruki tagishi Philippines achanak 6 January di 8 baje 9 baje di ito inaugurate Korea se guina WhatsApp honi se ikishi beshi monto krashe kini ga korebo are malik ase to ito laga rasta malik ni jane gina ito ki kam kore ase ito don hobo na charibo baje se guile ishi monde biya kam korele be aise oi committee kan logot convener bara loigena ami kan paribuli ki ase within 1-2 hours paradak committee kan be ki likishi ami kan jani Philippine government to government ase loiloshi bishi mun biya bagina takishi ulibe itakan sub chaigina itia ki note address coordination itu dele several rotasi sub karni ase itu bara achi itu kan sub chaigina yadi dedicatory program itu lobo koina program manaishi beshi kushi bayase sendi sibi halidia karne kushi bayase aru ekta idia contractor bara koisha mi nam kham nokobo Philippines beshi tok takishi jani iman tok takishi Philippines sub obstacle charigina parigina achi itu padai dia do nakalin kodam no product tunia kodam no product abdi laga nam takibo isi takishi Philippines isi thing sase kuina koyasi oi achi yadi preach to pratana bara loyase ito starting ase coordination na aro ito charigina jai sigla aro kiman kilometer lamba ase yati bara bi timawar bungjebli kiman lamba ase ito kando aro kuno ba chaka do touch paper na amigan nimilili ito ketia time come true bo ito bara amigan sok biligina ib ito laga chana sikta ase yati 12 tribes ase yati 12 tribes haligina ase ito kon laga akidi itiadak chagan ami ko nokoy dagan laga kaldi dagan laga mutap nakura laga kutha ko dagele I believe in nokoy ami ko bo mon dakado 47 48 ami kan 12 tribes laga imilikan minisakan tagibo oy চাইছে লিবি আইবি ইলেকশন বলি আছে আপনি খান 12 tribes laka imilikan miligina আপনি খান থাকা টাইম দিচ্ছি লিবি তো লাগা রাস্তা খতম হব লাগে আমি লাগা রিকুয়েস্ট আর আমি লাগা চানাস itu bi একটা দিয়া আছে
আমি খান কোৱা নিচিনা এইটো ফুট হিল ৰোড বনাবলৈ বেছি মানুহ কণ্ট্ৰিবিউশ্যন দিছে ফিজিকেলি আৰু কি চাইড পৰা হ'লে নিজৰ ট্ৰাইবেল হিচাপে আজি জমা কৰি কিনা মিলি কিনা এতিয়া ফুট হিল ৰোডটো ব্ৰিজটো ইন ৰিয়েলিটি দি আনি দিয়াৰ মেদি বেছি খুচি আছে ট্ৰাইবেলছ 12 ট্ৰাইবেলছ মিলি কিনা কাম কৰি কিনা আহাটো আজি আমি খান এমপিঅ এৰিয়া মানুহখন আমি খান মতো দি থকা নিচিনা ইউনিটি আমি খান কালি বি ইউনিটি নাগাছ লগা ইউনিটি দি আমি খান জব দি আছে আজি বি দি আছে আহা দিন দি দিব আৰু এইটোৱে নহয় আমাৰ এনপিঅ 7 tribals especially our ENPO unit in Dimapur de thakagan 7 tribals kan he initiate korise etu laga kam de our ENPO 7 tribe Dimapur unit kan kibi khushi janai di ase abuni laga modat abuni laga wisdom digena itu kam to success kurbo para our itu Foothill Road to আমার দুইটা ডিস্ট্রিক্টে ইতিয়া কানেকশন হইছে আমি আশা আছে প্রার্থনা আছে ইন এ নিয়ার ফিউচার ENPO district সব দি slowly by slowly কানেকশন হব কিনা আমি প্রার্থনা আছে বিশ্বাস আছে